Hello, darlings, and welcome to our special edition of Pastors' Wives Tell All, where we three, Jessica, Jenna, and Stephanie, spill the tea on Thursdays. Grab some coffee or a pot of tea and listen in for all the tips and tricks and random facts you never knew you needed. Until now.
Hello there, and welcome back to Pastors' Wives Tell All, where we spill the tea
On Thursdays.
Today, we have a special guest with us who was on the podcast on Monday. Her name, Katie Polly, a member of our team.
Not to be confused with Polly Pockets.
Or
She did not, her family did not create those.
Or Polly Winnicracker.
Or
did
Polly
they?
Winnicracker.
Oh, did they?
We don't know.
Did you have Polly Pockets?
No, we did not.
I love Polly Pockets.
I did. I thought you asked if I made them. No, I didn't.
Oh.
No.
No, but I would be impressed if you
I know. I was like,
could make them.
I know.
You probably could make them.
But I did love a Polly Pocket. Oh my heavens. I just was like,
You're
can
so
I get in
weird,
that little
I
world
know.
with you?
They still have them. My girls have them.
But they're not the same
I know.
as they
They're
used to
really
be.
not.
Polly's too
Yeah.
big. You know,
Yeah.
she's not as tiny as she used to
She
be.
looks more like
Oh.
Barbie, though.
She does.
Kind of,
Oh.
I
yeah.
liked the old vintage Polly Pocket.
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh, little Miss Polly.
Anyway,
So,
Miss Polly.
Katie, well, first of all, like Stephanie said, you did a fantabulous job on the podcast that was on Monday. So make sure you go back and listen to that. All
Especially if
things-
you're struggling financially
Yes.
as a pastor, a pastor's wife, church leader, whatever, or
Yeah.
anybody.
Mhm.
or
Go
struggling
listen.
with trust and faith in general.
Yes.
Ooh, yeah.
100%.
With your
So,
finances.
Yes.
Mhm.
Go do it. But
All the things.
we're excited to have you on the Spill the Tea because we're going to ask you a really fun question that we love asking certain people. Are you ready?
Just certain people.
So
Not
ready.
everybody.
Certain people that we think will have these stories and will share.
Yes.
And we believe because you're our friend, you will share.
Yeah, that's right.
What is an embarrassing moment that you're okay with sharing to the world
That will make us laugh.
that will make us laugh,
Well,
giggle, or be embarrassed? Whatever.
Knowing my husband and my kids, I probably have quite a few. But there was one recently that has topped the charts, and I had to get permission to share it because more than just me is involved. So, which you guys know a little bit about it, but a while ago, I don't even know how long ago, it was last year. If you know my husband at all, when we are just here as a family, he just blurts out random things. Sometimes they're true, sometimes they're not, sometimes they're just random, but nothing is a secret. Everybody knows what's going on, no matter what part of the house you're in, bathroom,
Yeah.
you know. So we were just all in the house, and my husband was in the bathroom, and
Hey, friend, we will get right back to our episode, but we want to take a moment and thank our patrons. You guys keep our podcast going.
If you are not a patron and you would like to consider donating to our podcast ministry, we would be so grateful, and we might even do a happy dance.
When you become a patron, you get perks like being the first to hear about special info and retreats. You get bonus episodes, monthly devotionals, lock screens, and more.
Plus, we have added a new $1 tier for those who believe in us and what we're doing, just because you love us.
So head on over to our show notes and click on the Patreon link to learn more. Now let's get back to our episode.
my husband was in the bathroom, and he was having some internal issues. It was
So sorry, Ben.
Yeah, I know. This is why I had asked permission. It was basically like a hernia, but he didn't say that. He just goes, "My blood's bleeding," like real loud, and and Sayla looks really concerned, my youngest, but she didn't say anything. She just kind of like, "This is Daddy," he says stuff. Just back up a little bit. This is Wednesday night, so we have service that night, right? Kids have service, we have service. So that night, we didn't think anything about it because this kind of stuff is just normal for us. That night, the kids are taking prayer requests, and Sayla goes, I can't even get it out. "Please pray for my daddy. His bottom's bleeding." And like, okay. Well, Annabelle and I had just had some conversations about, growing up and what's all the things are going to happen. So she stops Sayla And she goes, no, that's mommy. I was not there. I should tell you this too. I was not there. I get a very long text from the kids worker that's there. Thankfully, she's very lighthearted about it. She's like, I just want you to know that this entire conversation happened. All the kids heard it and they were praying for you. And I'm like, oh my gosh.
Oh my heavens.
I am
Oh, my
mortified.
heavens.
And I'm like, I can never go over there again. I can never. Like, all the
can't go
kids
back
are
to
going to ask, all the kids are going to be asking their parents some very interesting questions. And I told Ben, I was like, this is what happens when you yell things in the house. I showed him the text. And so Selah gets back and he goes, Selah, I really appreciate you praying for me, but maybe next time just say pray for daddy and leave it at that.
Yeah.
And then I told Annabelle, I was like,
so great.
do not ever say that again. So obviously,
Oh my gosh,
yeah.
I love that.
This is the second time we've heard this, and it's still,
still
just
funny.
Still
as
just
funny.
as funny.
Oh my gosh.
I could totally, like, Olivia, my youngest, would at that age would have totally said something like that. She probably might still say something like that.
Oh,
Yeah.
mine would
Oh yeah,
right
my
now.
goodness.
You know, but her
It's
heart,
those outspoken kids.
her heart was in the right place.
correcting Selah. And when we, I even told Annabelle when we had that conversation, like, this is not public information. Like, you
Right.
just keep it to yourself. But in that moment, justice needed to be served, and she needed to correct Selah and tell her that is not daddy that has that problem. It's mommy.
Oh
my
That's
gosh.
so great. I love your
Good
kids.
job,
They're the best.
Selah
Yeah.
and Bill.
Just want to crawl in a hole.
It'll be
for that.
something that'll go with them for the rest of their lives.
Yeah.
Well,
Yep.
Yes.
thank you for being on our Spill the Tea
We
and
appreciate
spilling
it.
this tea that was very
Spilt.
hot and spilt.
Yep.
We're so good
We're
at
so-
this. Anyway,
We love you, Katie, so much, and we love you guys.
Yes, we
and
do.
until next time,
go spill some tea,
Bye.
darling.
or
Bye.
be a little quieter on your Spill the Tea and don't tell everybody all the tea when you
Yes.
during prayer requests. Amen.
Amen. Cheers.
Okay, friends, if you have enjoyed this episode as much as we have, please help us spread the word on Facebook and Instagram.
If you didn't know yet, Instagram is where all the fun is at. From dance reels on Wednesdays to spiritual encouragement and laugh out loud posts in between, there is something for everyone.
And last but certainly not least, if you could take a moment right now to stop what you're doing and give us a rating and review, even subscribe to our podcast, this seriously helps other people find us who wouldn't be able to otherwise. Thank you so much for your love and support. We hope you'll tune in next week.